All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have another reaction. All right, from the one and only Prime Larry Bird. I love the storytelling and the facts, everything about these videos. This one is gonna be, man, the sweetest Larry Bird revenge story ever told. All right, now without further ado, let's jump right into this one. Damn. Ooh.
This is Kent Benson. When he was a senior and
Oh,
Larry
let's
Bird was a
go.
freshman at Indiana
Let's go.
University, he bullied Larry Bird so badly that Larry dropped out and transferred to a different school. But only 2 minutes into Kent Benson's NBA career,
Yeah.
this bully met his match and got some instant karma.
Jabbar hit it.
Hey, yo. This is about to be a good one. Let's
Did
go.
hit him a pretty good one. I would
Let's
say
go.
so. Right at the
Ooh,
temple.
the black guy. Come on, man.
My
Put some
NBA
ice on it.
debut went up against Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I beat him down to his spot on the block, and there he takes and drives his elbow right into my chest. So we're jostling for position, and I just elbow him back. Nothing malicious, but
Ooh.
elbow him back. But he put on a big act like he was hurt. He bent over and kind of fell back 10 feet. And you can see him. He takes a running start and sucker punches me right in the temple. It knocked me out, but it knocked me silly. I was seeing stars and birdies and
Damn.
everything else. He hit me so hard he broke his hand. He was out 21 games. And
No way. Damn. This, you see? You see? This is what's giving. Well, remember the time when Larry Bird had that bar fight? Damn, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Punching a skull or punching something. No wonder the boxers and the UFC fighters always have that protective glove, because the amount of fights that I see barehanded, there's always like a fracture or a broken hand, broken finger. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. That black guy look, hey, Kareem got him good.
had the largest fine in NBA history at the time.
So did Kent Benson really get what he deserved? Well, some people have said that Kareem threw a sucker punch, while others have said that Benson is the sucker for not protecting himself after his cheap shot. Either way, Kent Benson's history of being a bully led a lot of people to hate him, especially
Damn.
Larry Bird. In fact, Larry Bird hated him so much that every time Larry Bird's Celtics went up against Kent Benson's team, Larry tried to embarrass him, like in 1985
Damn.
when the Celtics played the Pistons at the Hartford Center.
I don't know if you remember this game, Larry, but we
Hold on. I know there's people that hated the Detroit Pistons. Okay. He went to the right team at the right time because of the Bad Boys Pistons. But let me know what you guys think about Kent Benson. Did you guys hate him along with Bill Laimbeer?
playing at Hartford, and we walk out on the court, and Benson is guarding Larry, right? And Larry looks at me and he was calling me cheesy. He goes, cheesy, like you putting him on me. He said, you putting him on me? I was like, that's all I got, man. That's all I got right now.
Loop it to Parrish. Bird comes around the screen. Larry, good up fake. Another good one. He hits.
I'm surprised at the early matchup, having Benson on Bird.
Larry, a little behind the back pull-up.
He's going now.
Now, Bird's got a little bit of a quickness
Let's
advantage
go.
on Benson, and if he stays outside, he can utilize that advantage.
Bird just kind of playing with Benson
He
over
playing
there.
with him.
Gave him about 5 fakes.
Let's go.
Larry
Oh,
Bird
let's
toyed
go.
with Kent Benson and gave him shot
Let's go.
Larry for 3.
after shot
2:15 to play. Bird again. Got it.
Damn.
after shot.
Bird wants the ball on Benson. Hits again.
What?
Absolutely no hesitation.
They go right back to Larry, who's immediately fouled
There
by
it is.
Benson.
You got to follow him.
Well, Benson's got to be talking to himself at this point. Larry has hit everything, and Benson is trying different things to try to get Larry off his game.
And by halftime, Larry Bird had 24 points. And what happened at the end of this game was so poetic that even the best NBA scriptwriters could have never imagined it. But what did Kent Benson do to make Larry Bird hate him so much? Well, it all started during Larry Bird's freshman year at Indiana University.
I wanted to go Kentucky, but Kentucky quit recruiting me, so it was down to Indiana State and IU, so I went to IU.
I get back to campus, and I see Scott May and my brother, Lauren, who happened to go to Indiana University. And I asked my brother, I said, well, where's this kid named Bird? And my brother says, yesterday I saw him out on this road, and it's called 37. I saw him on 37 with his luggage. I think he went home.
Quinn to this day says to me, the thing that he regrets most is that when you first went down to school, he's not being there for Larry the first 2 weeks or so that he was at school at Indiana, because he still feels that had he been there, we'd be talking about it.
What happened in those What happened in those 2 weeks? What transpired?
Can you imagine him and Coach Knight together with Quinn Buckner in there?
No, I can't. That's
it would have been. I think the basketball gods were like, "Nah, we can't let this happen."
In Larry Bird's book titled Drive, The Story of My Life, Larry Bird said, "Things went well in the beginning. I didn't have any problems at first, but point blank, Kent Benson treated me terribly. He treated us freshmen as if we were idiots. Benson came down one day while I was shooting and just took my ball and went to the other end to shoot. He said, 'You freshmen don't deserve a ball.' Benson would come along and pull this stuff just about every day.
What?
When they chose sides, I never got to play. Benson had no idea what I could do, but he continued to treat me like a jerk, like I was nothing. I couldn't believe the way Benson was acting." And after 24 days at Indiana University, Larry Bird had had enough and finally decided to leave school.
I couldn't stay.
Okay.
Reg, I just couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. It wasn't I was homesick or I didn't like the coach. I don't think me and Coach Knight would have had a problem, because I never had a problem with my coach.
I don't think that I was quite smart enough or quite understanding enough of Bird's situation. I kind of approached it when he left toward the end of September. Well, I wouldn't have chased May or Buckner or Abernathy, and I'm not going to chase Larry Bird either. Well, probably at that point in his life, Larry needed somebody to chase him a little bit and to show a little bit more compassion for his situation than I did at that time.
Did you feel like a failure when you were hitchhiking home?
No, I was glad to get out of there. The only thing
honestly, I don't think he would have had a problem at Indiana. But damn, Benson, golly, what are you? And normally it's like that. Like the veterans will always have like these hazing against the rookies and all these other things. It's like, bro, like, hey, man, just stay in your lane. None of that humiliation, rituals and all this stuff. I understand like carrying the bags and all that, whatever it is, the equipments. But man, sometimes you mess with the wrong one. Benson, you mess with the wrong one, brother. Oh,
I was worried
man.
about is when I got home how my family would react. And I can remember my mom was mad at me for 3 or 4 months after that. The first month we didn't even speak. And I can understand that. But I made the decision to leave, and I was going to stick by it. I had everybody talking to me, trying to get me to go back. But I couldn't.
Larry Bird said, "Ever since then, I've wanted the Celtics to beat Benson's team whenever we play. I got a kick in 1985 when Kevin McHale set the Celtics scoring record of 56 points in a game when Kent Benson was guarding him."
31-28.
Barbecue chicken.
What a quarter, Kevin McHale.
Barbecue chicken.
I'll tell you, he got great position on Benson that time. Benson was trying to deny him the ball. Lambier was over trying to help out. He got there a little bit too late.
It's a matchup Kevin usually thrives on. Short, tapped in McHale.
Boy, what an offensive quarter.
Cooking.
Celtics again are going to work on the Benson-McHale matchup.
Come on, get a position.
Benson's really leaning all over
It's
McHale.
over.
They find him.
Let's go.
And he 2 taps and it's home.
Benson got so frustrated in the third period that he picked up 2 quick tees, then got ejected.
Blaine Reichelt, I think, has a...
Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, wait a second. You telling me he took 2 quick tees from getting cooked? That was his only way to getting out from getting cooked for one final quarter. Come on, man. You're frustrated at the wrong person, not the ref, not Kevin McHale. You got to be frustrated at yourself, man. What? You dodging, man. You running. Nah, man, you running.
Something on Kent Benson. Got to be a tee. I don't know which way Reichelt's going.
He's trying to be intimidating, but come on, man. No, son. Nah. Nah. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Benson has just been tossed from the game.
That's very
You can see it.
Benson.
Come on, get out of here, brother.
Ended up with a red face walking off the court. He was really hot.
But Larry Bird got his sweetest revenge in the second half of that 1985 game in Hartford, because after Larry Bird torched Kent Benson in the first half, Isaiah Thomas took over for the Pistons in the second half.
Might have heard Maxwell yelling out switch DJ, and then Isaiah just bangs it home anyway outside.
For Robert down low. 19 for Parrish. Isaiah.
Oh, damn.
Got it.
Okay. Okay.
Good grief. Isaiah must have looked at the halftime stats and said, I'm going to go catch Larry here. Isaiah in traffic. In and a foul.
Okay.
And as the game came down to the wire, the Celtics were only up by 1 point. The Pistons had the ball, and Isaiah Thomas was going for the win.
Well, I think they're going to go for the win myself. I think they're going to run the clock down and take one shot and try to win it. They've spread the floor for Isaiah, who's running the clock down. Why not? You're on the road. Yep. Roll the dice and see what happens. Here's Isaiah. Pull up. Got it.
Oh.
4 seconds left. What a player.
Here it is. Isaiah goes to the Lambeer pick, doesn't use it, reverses, comes back, and cans the jump shot.
Isaiah Thomas in this ball game has 33 points and 18 assists, which means he has accounted for 69 of Detroit's 130 points. Not bad for a 6'1" guard, huh?
Not a bad night's work.
And with 4 seconds left, the Celtics down by 1. Everyone knew that the ball was going to Larry Bird.
I'm sure the Celtics will try and get the ball into Larry's hands somehow, some way.
4 seconds.
To shoot it or to get it inside will be, I think, determined by what the defense does.
Just 2 days earlier, Larry Bird was in this exact same situation versus the Portland Trail Blazers, down by 1 with only 2 seconds left on the clock. And Larry Bird did this.
DJ again to make the inbounds pass. The double team in Bird. Larry, fake, fall away. Hits it at the buzzer! All right!
What? Man.
Unbelievable.
That was a tough shot. That was a tough shot.
Shall we take another look at this one? Bird gets out as far as he can go. Gives a fake to try and draw the foul. One dribble, the fall away, Hail Mary prayer, please go in shot. And there it is, folks.
Final score here at the Garden. Boston 128. Portland 127.
But this time, as Larry Bird finds himself in a situation that he's been in many times before, the only thing standing between Larry Bird and victory is Kent Benson. And then this happens.
Bird had a little smile on his face as he came out, too. All right, here's Dennis. Gets it into Bird. Larry, a runner.
Wow.
Game's over. Boston wins.
Wow. What a great way to end it. Hey, yo.
A game-winning shot on your college bully after destroying him all game long. Sounds like poetic justice to me.
Begin.
With the soft touch.
Does a little pirouette. heads up the floor.
Shows a little more emotion this time.
All right, give him 5, Larry. Final score, 131, 130. Celts.
Oh,
And
man.
I'm taking it right down to the baseline. I'm shooting right over him. So after the game, our buses were lined up next to each other, right? And Larry goes, "Hey, man, don't ever put that guy on mute." Like, right?
So, did Kent Benson really get what he deserved? Well, Larry Bird is arguably the greatest basketball player of all time, and Kent Benson's only highlight in the NBA is getting punched in the face by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Wait a second. No.
So, I'll let you decide.
Wait a second. That's his only highlight in the NBA? Getting punched by Kareem? No way. What another great video. Hey. Wow. Okay. Now that's really good. That was a great another story, man. Hey, I love reacting to Primary Birds. Man, these are I'm gonna be honest. I think these are the best stories ever told. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys think about that. Is his stories the best stories ever told? All right. See you guys on the next reaction. God bless every single one of you guys. Peace.